showtime. And I noticed yesterday I hemmed and hawed at the beginning, so I'm going to try and hem a little less and haw a little less. Da 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 da. Well, this is Blue Boy Brown, Adventures of a Family. Um, I'm feeling rough today because yesterday was getting ready to publish day, and boy, I tell you, that takes a little bit out of you. So I'm working on my. I'm working on page 59 today. This is where you have the beginning of major conflict. Okay, saying that nice. But I thought before I did that, I would show uh, um, uh, what's been going on this whole time. This is the beginning of the book. First page, the first chapter, and then I'll just open it up as we go along. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, all I have to do is press the space bar. Na, 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 na. All that racket's my wife making herself some breakfast. So hopefully it's not too much racket, but that's life. There's chapter 3, Grandma and the New Wife. It's two of my favorite pages. Like these two. Right there. Page, chapter 4, back to work, and this is this is 56, 57, and 58, which is where we stopped yesterday, and now we're heading into page 59. So let me get rid of those, get rid of that, so I can actually see what's going on in Photoshop. Share that screen, and I'm just going to share the screen because notice it doesn't give me a whole lot of what I want if I don't. So here we have page 59. That's a weird artifact here. Oh well. Okay, I can fix that later. No big deal. Okay. So I'm going to open up page 56, copy artboard. Yeah, let me open up artboard. Open up artboard for that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Is this it? Okay. Our board. Okay. Uh, yeah. Give me troubles this morning. Let me see. Pictures 53. There you go. Okay. I'm going nuts over this. Jiminy Cricket. Okay, do this. Open that sucker. Now we got it. Okay. That's all I want to look for. Page, is it 56 that I was wanting? Let's look at that. That's all I wanted to do. No. I'm going to go page 58. Okay. That should work. That should work. That's what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to lay that over to the side. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to grab, I just might as well give these guys flesh color. Well, no. I'm going to figure out where my lights and darks are going to be. I better reduce the size of this thing so I can see it. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay. This is just rough stuff. Okay, rough and do. Okay. So back here, I just have pure color. This can be like a little Japanese print today, I think. Do. Okay. There we go. So it looks like I may have a viewer. Isn't that great? This time of the morning, people are probably working at home. Okay, let's see if I can soften up some of this stuff. Oh, not that. So, okay, I'm softening. So now, okay, soften this up a tiny bit. I'm softening, guys. I'm softening. Okay. This doesn't look like softening to me. What is this? Smudge tool. Okay. It's not what's happening. Huh. Why do I have to problems? Okay. Mode normal strength 100. General brushes. Don't want a general brush. I want okay, I want a watercolor brush. Nope. I want okay, clean edge. I'll take the clean edge. What happens here? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I see. It's just, man, you just want to slap these things around, don't you? No, here, here. Okay. I may have trouble with. Let me see if I can. Weird. Maybe he's doing it now. Yeah. Makes you want hate the quantum world, which is what all this digital stuff is governed by. Okay, let me make that a little bit stronger. Now what's it doing? I think I just may worry about that later. Go on to color. Yeah. Okay. Back to this artboard. And get me a little bit of that pasty look at you. But okay, now we got a huge. Okay. Okay. See what happens. I got this on normal. Isn't that great? Sure is early in the morning, except it's 10 o'clock. I have no excuse. Okay. Now it's are all these on normal? No, that's on multiply. Okay. Okay. I lost my Wacom Intuos tablet pen stylus last week, and I got a new one coming tomorrow. So right now I'm on a backup Wacom CTE 430, which is ancient, and it's not as responsive as the other one. It also hooks up to a USB port, which the other one's wireless, and I much prefer a wireless setup. I'm getting this is called, I call this the rotary phone. This laptop was given to me by a dear friend who traded me a laptop for a painting. But it's a 2009. I need to replace it, but right now, that is not in the cards. I did this entire book on this little laptop. So God bless Miss Stapleton for being so nice. Come on, Photoshop, be nice. There we go. So maybe a little short strokes like that. Flow is 20%. Opacity 90%. I'm stupid. Okay, let's try it like that. Okay. I'm gonna drive myself crazy before I finish this. Okay. Let's be satisfied with this guy. At least he has a face. Okay, see if you give Blue Boy a face. Okay. And give this guy a little more here. Hopefully my smudging will work later. What a life. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, that's about the brown of Blue Boy's hat. Don't do that to me. Uh, okay, now you go over here. And move this over here. And I'm going to color Blue Boy Brown's hat. I don't like that. That's going to just disappear. So I get rid of that and I lighten that up an awful lot. Yeah, let's lighten that up. Sort of like the you ever watch Fort Apache right at the end where they're about to march off to the into the Arizona desert. It's supposed to be before sun up. Everybody's wearing light gray uniforms, which is not the navy blue of uniforms at that time. But the reason they did that is because they had dark uniforms, it all just drop out. You couldn't see anybody. So I'm working on that. That's my premise there. Okay, a little more there. And then I'm probably gonna have to do something to that background. That's not too bad. May leave it like that, and then just slightly. That wasn't exactly slightly, was it? Maybe I can blend all this together. I think so. Ah, blender will drive you nuts. See, my rotary phone is going on. Gives me plenty of time to drink coffee. Okay, finally. Okay. Now, see if I can do that a little bit more. And then really go after it there. Okay. So, Blueboy's got some brownish pants. And so I'm gonna grab that there. Do this, you don't get that problem. Okay.
Barney, Dad, no, no, no. Okay. A little more there. A little more there. Let's see if I can blend those. And blend that right there. And maybe blend that right there. Okay, I'll leave that the rest of that alone. Make those little artifacts. I guess so. Okay. Now, what color am I going to give this, guys? Well, he should probably be wearing something that doesn't, that is, I'm going to give him a sickly greenish color with everything's brown in the winter, and then he can stand out a little bit. Okay, take the black out of there. See what we got here. That'll make his face stand out a bit more also. And that might actually work. I can always modulate that green, get it to do more than just lay there like a lump of lettuce. What kind of brush do I actually have here? Watercolor Brutus. I don't want Brutus. Want a clean edge. May. Okay. It's a little bit better. Now let's see about this guy's pants, which should be more like khakis. Yeah, more like khakis. Okay, go for it, boy. There's going to be a lot of browns and oranges in the bottom, little gray logs. That'll help that all that greenishness of that guy to separate and become a little more noticeable. He's already kind of noticeable just from being where he is and the size he is. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Okay. Okay. Oh, and yeah, sure. Like Blueboy, he's wearing long pants. Okay, then he's got to be wearing something. Oh, can't do anything about. Yep. Well, what if I took away? Probably needs. Okay, got myself a brown, but I don't want a sickly brown. Okay. I actually didn't get the rotary phone that time. Dang, what's going on? Got the rotary phone that time. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, let's work a little bit on that background. With luck, this page will come off a lot easier than a full page because, heck, it's just one scene, one panel, just a little bit bigger. Okay. Getting some ideas here. Most of what I do is on the fly. Got a little bit right here, a little bit right there. And bring this over here. Own a yappy dog who believes that all other dogs were created so they could play with him. He's not an aggressive dog. When he's barking like that, it's like, get over here, let's play. We have to play. Don't you understand that's what life's all about? Never worked a day in his life. Nope, never will. Oh well. Okay, put this down here. Let's get all these flat colors in, then I'll start playing around with making them push and pull. Okay. Now, what are we going to put over here? Probably a little more orangish and yeah, like that. Okay. Don't want it to be too much like his pants, but I also don't want it to just not make any sense. Hmm. Well, let's just reapply that. Deepen the saturation of that color. What if I put green over all this pencil shading? It's all done with the number 2 Bic mechanical pencil. Which is real convenient because you don't have to sharpen them. And they make their lead. Their lead is made in France. And it's really good stuff. Some of it's like the zeros, what's it, 007 or the 0.7 millimeter is really soft. The 0.5 is not as soft, and I think the 0.9 is the hardest one of all. I don't use that one too much. Started out using the 0.5. But the lines were too thin. So this 0.7 millimeter works real nice. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, do the same thing over here. Yeah, I said I was going to make it all orange in the background. Now I'm making it all green in the background. So to figure out what I'm doing there, I might change that. The nice thing about all this is that nothing's written in stone. So what should I make that? D. Let's try that. I'm going to be bold and impetuous. Doesn't work, I can always get rid of it. What if I make these real short strokes? I don't get the rotary phone. Okay. Well, maybe it'll work out better. Now let me put orange over this right here, see what happens. Let's not do that. Let's do it in the shadows area, which I've got on normal. What's wrong with me? Okay. Damn, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay. So now let's do the sky. Sky should be a little bit of an ultramarine blue because that's a bit purplish. And that goes good with the orange. Orange and purple go together real well. Try that. And then maybe I'll do the same thing that I did. Just scritchy scratchy in there. So I don't get this very annoying rotary phone. Why do I have to be learning new things every day? Okay. Now a lot of this color is knocked down because of that tone I incorporated, that beige. It's a good thing about that layer is that I can get rid of it if I want to. Like, what's it look like if I don't have that? Interesting. But what the beige does is it unifies the page, gets rid of those annoying white areas. Do. Oh, this is the first page. I'm putting this banner on the back, on the bottom of the page. This is the first page of this week's editions. Every week on Monday morning, put 3 or 4 pages up. Which I've toyed with putting more pages up, but heck, I was finishing up page 58 yesterday in this little live stream. And then I lettered them after the show. And then installed them on the website. Took a lot out of me. A lot of work and concentration, because you're writing and rewriting on the fly. What works here? Because I think I mentioned it once before, that because everybody is doing all this stuff they're doing on their phones, the fonts have to be big enough to be readable on the phone. They can't be so big that they look like, you're doing flashcards for first graders. But they have to be big enough to be read by most anybody. If I can read them, you can read them. Because I've noticed when I was doing a lot of my research for comics that people would do their dialogue, balloons and text and everything, thinking mainly of print. And then their font sizes would be so small you couldn't read anything. You have to blow the image up. And my goal is that you don't have to blow up the page, be able to read it. It's all understandable the second you look at it. Okay. I believe that's the only place. Yeah, that's the only. So I can do something here. I can use a filter here, and I can do a Gaussian blur and see whether or not I can get it to. Well, no, I don't want it like that. That's not doing much for it. Nah, it doesn't do much good. So what I'll do is I'll go in here and I'll just barely need to have 100% strength here. Finger painting. Yeah, might work. Finger painting. Oh. That's strange. Oh, it's like, huh. I don't seem to be getting, well, I'm getting a little bit of the rotary foam, but let's see what it looks like when I take away the tone. Weird. Boop. I'm going to try a bleeding texture. Huh. Okay. This is so weird. Oh, I don't want the finger painting. I don't like it very much at all. Okay, I don't have it. Still doesn't seem to work too well. Okay, that's getting a little bit better. That is so weird. Try some fat watercolor. Huh. This is gonna drive me bonkers today. Yep, it's gonna drive me crazy. Huh. Hmm. I feel that this has something to do with this silly watercolor brush. What I'm doing with it. Okay. Ah, stop it. Soft edge natural. Let's try that. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can just get the barest amount of consistency here. Then I can play around with it in other ways. I'm an old hand at this. Oh, I didn't want that. Let's bring it out like this. Okay. Play around with something long enough, something happens. Since this is a discrete layer, I can get messy with it and still clean it up. Yep, okay. This is what 60 years of experience in doing this stuff does for you. Okay. Now, let's go down here, do a little bit of dodging. Don't want it to be too complex. I want to kind of simplify the whole thing. Okay, then okay, let me see. Come back up here to this layer. I'm kind of glad I made the mistake of doing that. Of putting it up here on this discrete layer because it enabled me to do some of this stuff. Okay, let's see. Get rough and ready with you again. Okay. I kind of like using that. Can always do. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, bring you up here so we can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe I should. Yeah, I can just. Yeah. Okay, a little bit there. Get rid of that, which wasn't too pleasing. Yeah, that there. Okay, it wasn't too pleasing. So now if I went into this and then I was doing that. Just little experiments. No. You can see what I'm doing in keeping with the idea I had when I set this page up, that it was sort of gonna be like little Japanese print. Japanese prints. Those wood blocks are printed in such a way, blows your mind, that they can actually print this kind of subtlety over and over and over again. See what it looks like when I bring it back like that. I have to play around with it a little bit more, but I'm onto something. Yeah, I don't want that to. And then I'll come to bring some of that over here. Yeah. Don't you just love being an artist? Nothing like it. Well, I think I'm coming on to something. Old buddy Rick Barry, I think he'd dig this. I'll have to show it to him later. Basically invented all this stuff. back in the 80s. I'm going to bring this over a little bit. Yeah. Maybe if I could bring down that strength. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone for a while. I'm going to, yeah. Then I need to darken that big boy. Yeah. Darken that big boy. Let me see. Got to have much smaller for this. Now I'm starting to have fun. Wasn't much fun at the beginning. Yep. Ba 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 ba. Yamma lemma 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 ding dong. Yamma lemma 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 ding dong. Oh, dee 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 dee. Okay. That's giving me more of my little Japanese print thing. I still have my. You can add as many layers as you want to this dang thing to accomplish your goal. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just putting the color on. Just adding color. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give that a burnt orange feel. Okay. Now, some more. Did that do anything? Let me see. A little bit. Okay, a little bit. Gonna have to quiet that down a little bit. Quiet that down a little bit. Okay. Maybe a tiny bit over here. Okay, now over here, maybe a little bit of burning. That is, if that's where I used it, maybe I did it over here. Nope. Huh. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Well, okay, let me just see where I have this. Okay, it's there. Midtones, that's what it is. I want it to be shadows. It's not doing it. Okay, then highlights. Yeah, more like it. Okay. I have to get up. Okay, yeah. Make that into a silhouette. Then I'll clean it up as I go along. By doing this, I also help my hat. Well, I should have. Well, I can fix that later. Okay. Now, bring you over here a little bit. Just so you're to the edge of the hat. Just so my edges aren't going kablooey. Yeah. As long as you can bring that up to the edge of that form, then you got it. What do we got here? Okay, do that over here too. Do it back over here. Come on, cooperate. A little bit of that. Does not have to be up to military specs, but it'll be okay. Let that, quiet that down a tiny bit. Quiet down this a tiny bit. Maybe soften that a tiny. Yep. Okay. Now, what about Blueboy's face? He needs some. Yep. Okay. Yeah, time to soften things up a little bit. Okay. Okay. His face is rough and ready. Oh, the rotary phone, the rotary phone. Okay, now let's give that a little more oomph. Okay, yeah. Don't want him to be too orangey because you got orange. I don't want him to be too orangey because you got this back here. So let's bring it into the pinky. Make him a little pinky. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a colder color. I'm not sure that works. We'll see. Give Blueboy just a tinge of that. Put it just in the shadows for him. Okay, now down here, have I been able to get back my? Yeah, I could somehow get this back. Now, how about here? What am I doing here? Oh, that's not what it was. It's here. Well, my little ancient Wacom tablet isn't causing me too many problems today. It was yesterday. In fact, thanks for reminding me. I'm going to save this thing. Yeah, I'm saving it. Always best to save often. Yeah, okay. Okay. Come on, come on, come on there. little there, little there. Few little places here. I don't mind the watercoloriness. Along edges, this is comics, not Raul Doofy's portfolio. I'd like to have the edges agree with each other a little bit. Okay. What do I got here? Let's do that. Okay, a little bit of that. I like that. In fact, I like that a great deal. Yeah. Okay. Try doing the same down here. I'll have to blend that up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go into the logs. Right about like that. Okay. I'm still in the color. Okay. So I'm going to color the logs. Okay. No comments yet. And this is one of my best days from you guys. Okay, got those. Okay, got this down here. To be careful. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, this looks like I've got thorns in them, little portions where the logs have been lopped. And so now maybe I should go in here and create some greenish stuff going on in here. Yeah, if you want to vary greens occasionally, won't be the same dang green everywhere. Yeah. So, I got some stuff going on down here that's real cursory. Okay, cooperate with me. Now, what if I took a color that was just a little bit darker than this and used it to draw with down here? The much smaller. Okay. Don't want to do it too much, just the tiniest bit. There. Then I'm becoming much more like that Japanese idea they use lines that are actually just a bunch of color that don't just use black lines everywhere. Do the same thing over here. Don't do it too much. In fact, that was maybe a little too much. Yeah. Yeah, leave that alone. And then a little bit of hatching down here. Okay. Now, what am I doing? Maybe I'm going into this and doing a little bit of burning here and there. Make things stand out, give them a little bit of contrast. You can draw with a burn tool also, as long as it's not too soft. Okay, what are we doing down here? Oh. Now, is that going to work? Let me see. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Backside of these shoes. Have to stand out somewhat. It doesn't have to be anything more than sketchy. So, a little problem here. I'm going to fix that. Did that do anything? Yeah, it's supposed to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Play around with that. Play around with that. Okay. Soften that up a bit. Soften that up a bit. Oh. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Just obliterate it. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it like that right now. But this guy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, should I put just the tiniest bit of shadow over Blueboy's? What am I doing? Normal. Where did I have that on normal? Yeah. Anyway. Feel like that hat having an effect on him. Makes that nose stand out. It doesn't have to all be like that, but some of it has to be. Okay. Okay. I haven't done a dang thing to Blueboy's boots, so I better do this down in the color area. See if I can, oh, clumsy. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Though his boots are too close to the color of the other guys. So bring it over here. Yep. And make them stand out a bit more. Okay. I can use this to. Now down here, it's real important that this hair be coal black, that there aren't any gray areas. I guess I better bring him up here. Okay. Just want to make sure I don't have any areas where, okay, there's color overlapping and everything like that. And it looks like those old comic books where okay. And his mouth has to have the same thing going on. Yeah. Okay. Guess I could have given him some teeth, but no tech. And then in color, Blueboy has blue eyes. That makes sense, doesn't it? Make them as blue as I can. Dang, what's going on? Oh, I'm just because I'm not using color. Yeah, better do it a little bit better than that. Okay. Okay, now probably down here I need to have gradation going on so that his hand stands out a little bit better. There. So that's kind of weird. It does show the way my brush strokes kind of look bluey. Okay, maybe if I that color there, brought it over here, this down here, at least gives, it's not gray pencil underneath. And then I can dodge this just a tiny bit to expose that hand. Okay, I'm back to burning. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Now, this down here has to have a little bit of this. Maybe I don't want to do it that way. Maybe I just want to go up into the shadows and put in some slight cast shadows here. Because these logs right now are floating a tiny bit. Yeah. This be a darker green. I'm going to use green. Okay. There has to be a shadow of his body going over that. At least a little bit. Okay. Let me see. I got to start working this guy. My inner child is saying, what about this boy? What about him? What you can do about him, huh? So this is what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Now, probably need to dodge this a tiny bit and then blur it so that there is some kind of distinction there, so that this isn't just a flat plane. And also my first episode with the infamous freezing up. So that'll probably be all right in a minute or two. But until then, probably best just to sit here and wait for it to come back. Has to come back as a cursor. So I did save a way back, but oh, I can't wait for my stylist to come in tomorrow. Well, that's coming along. That's showing. So it's not the completely wacko. Okay. Let me save. Oh, it's back as a. Boy. Don't you dare do this to me. No problems with the Wacom, this old Wacom. All day long. Now you have to give me problems. Ah, came back. I think, yeah. Oh, now we save. As soon as the rotary phone stops, okay, we save. Yes, save. So it's looking pretty good. I'm getting kind of happy. Okay, now I'm saved. Okay, but it's still giving me fits. Come on, tablet. Okay, as long as you're saved, I'm kind of happy, because even if I had to stop right now, it doesn't look too bad. Let me see. See if it'll come back after a few seconds because the Wacom tablet's still got its light on. How silly does this have to get? Let me see. Oh, that's working. So it's not that, it's that. Okay, I'm going to save again because I might crash. Isn't life weird? Okay, I'm going to save again because if I crash, well, let's uh, okay, I'm going to make a judicious. Wait a second. Here's it back now. And I'm going to get the rolling beach ball. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, let's go on. Nothing like living dangerously. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to quiet this down if it's on that level. Yeah. Quiet this down just a tiny bit. Quiet that down. 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 That doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. Quiet this down a bit. Let's are you doing this to me again? Come on. Oh well, yeah, I think I'm at that point. No. Okay, where was I? What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna do that. I think if yeah, I get rid of that overlap here. I don't like that. That's laying a shadow for this guy who's running for his whatever. Let me see. In the color layer. since logs, tree rings of logs are a different color than the bark. You got to do that. But you can also, over the shadows, maybe I shouldn't do that. Tree rings are invariably a lighter, warmer color than that. And I don't want it to be that color, more like that. I can make them like this. Don't have to fill the whole area in, just part of it. Okay, and then I'll make these things sit down. But I also don't want them to look like they're too green. Is winter. And I think we're just unless I can figure out something else to do, I need to be happy with this. You know, what's it look like? Yeah, it kind of looks very little bit of Japanese in it. Little bit of Japanese, which is cool. Well, that's not going to cooperate with me, is it? Okay, if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Let's leave it that way. Okay, save that thing. Okay, we're about 12:20. This page 59. And I think for the time being, I'm going to say that it's in a pretty good place. I can always play with it later, but not bad. Kusai Shiroshizi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's share my ending screen. Where is my ending screen? My ending screen's gone. Where are you, bud? Oh. There you are. Be good to me. Okay. This is my ending screen. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Put a comment in the com box if you can, saying what you thought, and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and like me if you're on Facebook. Go to Blue Boy Brown Comics by David Greg Taylor, and there's a link there, should be. And please do that, and keep abreast of what I'm doing. Think about supporting me on Patreon. You get a small piece of original artwork from the book. I got 5 places left. 5 have been taken, but I've got 5 places left. So if you want a piece of original art for being my patron, you get an entire full page if you do the VIP thing, and you get a original piece of artwork every week. I mean, every month, not every week. That'd be silly, but every month. And here's what I'm sending to one of my patrons this month. This thing here. It's out of my sketchbook. It's on really nice archival brown paper. It's done with art sticks, colored pencil sticks. And it's just a little sketch that I come up with. And these are old. These guys are wonderful. Enables me to do all types of stuff that I probably couldn't do without them. So think about it. And so back to so we are out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay. Good night. Bye-bye. So long.